my God. So here we are again. Eventful week. Exciting week. I wouldn't say a profitable week, but we've had all everything else, I suppose. So we mustn't grumble. Mustn't grumble. It's Mr. Udizzy. I saw your live show. Well, I didn't get there live, but I got there after live, and it looked like you had a really great time, gotta be honest. And the beauty of it is, most of my viewers are American, so the time I goes on is a really bad time for you, as you know, because it's only afternoon, isn't it? So I can't wingle the times, because I'd have to come on, you know, about 2 o'clock in the morning for you to be upstairs to be able to watch me, like. But 3 PM, yeah. True. Andy, how's it going, mate? I haven't seen you for a while. How, Andy? Been quiet up in the woods, have you, and hunting season or something? Not to worry, you know. Wait, I'm trying to do 80 things at the same time, you know what I'm like. But and when you do too many things at the same time, you can guarantee something's going to go wrong. Doing good, buddy. Yeah. Great to hear that. Oh, Ross. Frustrations. The man after the letter R. Ah. Ah. Yeah. I know a lot of people with I know a lot of people with Volkswagens. And it's this thing here, you know. Mr. Restorations. Hang on, I'm trying to do 8 things at the same time and I can't do it. Peter! Long time no see, Pete. Home. Home is where the heart is. We gave you a sub. Volkswagen. Volkswagen gave you a... Yeah, it was. It's been a strange old week, gotta be honest. Strange old week, but we gotta keep going, haven't we? We gotta keep going, yeah. What are you doing that for, Rob? No idea. Okay, shut that off, you nutter. Okay, boss. Okay, shut that one off because it was confusing me. I have 93 Euro van and 2,000 people. Sue, up above you, Sue, there's Volkswagen Restorations. In case you need parts, you know. I know all you Volkswagen people stick together for parts and odd bits, which I can't blame you, can't fault you. I needed that. I needed that all week. My van wouldn't start this morning. I had to. I had a day off because my van wouldn't start. But I'll be back tomorrow. Darren, how's it going, matey? And look, everybody got their picture in there now, lassie. John's you as well. We like you to have your picture in there. That's a little lad driving. We like you to have your picture in there so we can see who we're talking to, you know what I mean? So we got a little doggy there, a little pug. So it took me a few weeks to get Peter to get his photo in there, didn't it, Peter? But he did. Here's Uncle Baggett, Vinny. Be here soon, just rolling in. Gotta make a drink. That's my boy. I see, hi, Rob. Get away, little brother. Oh, thank you there, Shane. Thank you very much. Do my best. I intend, like, I like having a laugh, you know, with the boys. Now we're all family. And Peter saying I sure did look, because we were saying we like to see a picture in there, because you see Vinny hadn't done it, yeah? He's still BC. Although I thought he did it last time. So it's nice to see a picture, you know, because we like to see who we're talking to. Making sure you're not a robot, you know what I mean? I am a robot, so you would never knows. So yes, all going well on the Western Front. Good. Heather and Darren's daughter. Heaven and Darren's daughter. I didn't know Heather was Darren's. Well done, Darren. So Heather and Darren, there's a daughter called Kaylee. Oh yeah, I see now. I never twigged on the names, the second names, because I only look at first names. And Kylie got a little picture in her, giving it the can't fault you. Dizzy got a lovely photo there, look, with his. I mean, that picture there is perfect, because there's Diz, and there's what he loves, like, his bikes. There's his little. I lost you. Where you gone? There you are. There's his little green one there. What's that? John Deere? Is that the John Deere? Tractor type people? I don't know. Don't have a go at me. Don't have a go at me. I do what you do, Diz, and I go through yours later, and then everybody I don't know, like Shane, and Kylie, I will sub them later on. I will sub them later on, because they seem to be nice people, and I'm trying to keep this channel, as we all know. Dizzy, I haven't come to this problem yet when you get nasty people come on and John Deere, you get nasty people come on and you got to ban them, but you haven't sorted that out yet, have you, Dizzy? So sometimes you got to do it, I'm afraid. Over by their sentences, wherever their sentences, there's 3 little dots, look. And if you click the 3 little dots, it gives you the block. Or you can put them on timeout. I won't do that to Drew, because I've never heard Drew say a bad word about anybody. But you can give him I think it's 300, 500 second timeout, which puts them in the naughty corner, and whether they come back on, it's up to them. But other than that, if they come on you with crudities and nasties, you can you can ban them forever. I've done a few. I obviously know I've done a few, but you know, I don't. I can put up with a lot of things, but I can't put up with crudeness. I don't think there's any need to be crude, because you now see that Kylie Ella is a youngster, so she wouldn't want to. She really wouldn't want to listen to somebody being crude. So I try to keep this channel for everybody, and I try not to swear. I usually, as we all know, I do swear in my workplace, because I think, you know, that's okay, because you're working. But I try not to swear here, if I can. I do try. if that makes sense. We love you. The thing is, Diz, you had the maid, we'll call her the maid, Tina, sat next to you, and I'd love to have somebody sat next to you to bounce your comments off. I mean, you and there's Eva. You and Tina had it going really well. You had a really good banter. You had a really good banter going, and it was nice to sit there. You know, I know I wasn't there live, but it was nice to sit there. Depending on the I presume you're on about swearing there, John, depending on how much I drink. Well, the thing is, you know, it's coming up the weekend. I like to get a couple of drinks in ready to warm me up. She was a great help. Yeah, I agree with that. She was you done very well. Very nice show. And your live didn't go down once, did it? Did you have a green light all the way through? Did you, Dizzy? I didn't see any stutters, any freezes. You seem to have a good day. So what's Drew been up to? You been up in the woods? You got paid? Who's paid you? Who's paying you then? Come on, tell us. I don't get paid. I don't like disturbing anything. I like to go with the flow, you know. When last week I had 200 subscribers in 10 minutes. And to me, I didn't start jumping up and down shouting. To me, I got very nervous and suspicious. And because, as you know, YouTube ban you if you tamper, and they ban you. They don't give you an excuse. They just ban you, and you can't appeal. They just shut your account down on the spot. So I had 200 subscribers in 10 minutes, and I was very suspicious of that. And the next day, I'm waiting for the YouTube to send me a letter saying, "Come on, what's going on here?" Which they didn't, but they did take 100 subscribers off me. They just disappeared, which I didn't mind. I'm happy. That's what I'm saying is I don't like disturbing the boat. I just go with the flow, and I don't alter things. I don't click buttons. I do on here, but I don't click buttons actually inside the inside the page. I know you can put more adverts. I know you can do more ads and whatever, but I try not to touch anything. I'm happy the way I am, you know. Baggett, Vince, I see your brother's on earlier. Don't know if he's still there. Ooh. So yeah, what you trying to lose? I lost a stone once, and I found out my wallet was gone. Yeah, I should be so lucky. So it's getting time to do another giveaway, as we all know. So sorry we have to leave. Battery dying. Have a good night all. That's thank you, John. And get a photo in there, John, next time we see you, alright? A little photograph in there, and you can have that picture over there, like, you know. So yeah, it's been a strange week for me, I don't know. And I haven't seen Jason for a week, so one never knows. Baggett's trying to lose 15 pounds. Snow Crusher. I don't try and lose anything. When you get old, you don't really worry about things like that. You're either chumpy or you're not chumpy. So Crusher, the halfway tree buddy. Snow Crusher, yeah. I want it. I'm not giving nothing away yet. I haven't sent the last one yet because it was too big, and they said they couldn't send it as a large letter. They would have to send it as a parcel, and the parcel was £36. It was so I got around it, and it's on its way tomorrow. If I to Aspire watches this later on, your parcel's in the post tomorrow. Hello, Jenny. You see, everybody's getting their picture in there now. Snow Crusher still haven't got his picture in there, huh? Why won't that open up? There he is. Yeah, I would look great if you had a picture in there, I would. And you know, oh Vince, I don't know what BC. What's this? I don't know, before Christ. You could have a picture in there now. We all know what you look like. You're not too ugly. Hiya Jen, how's it going, love? We're saying about having a picture in there. Here's Neil, see? With his pointy finger. I haven't got a whistling. I've shut speakers off. There's nothing you're whistling. I'm not photogenic. Well, Rob Nurden said that last week, and he was sat by her in the chair next to me, and I swung around and took a picture of him, and that's the picture he got now, and he's quite happy with it. That's the son in me. He's inside the Volkswagen. Yeah. It's funny enough, I got a lot of pictures with my son sat in the car I was working on. I see you working, that's a Beetle there, obviously. The old Beetle. I'm not that bad, Rob. What are you saying? What are you saying, Jenny? I'm not that bad. That's good. Drew got his sticker behind him as well. His decal. They're getting about them, ain't they? They're getting about a bit now, the old decals. Here's Karen. Hi everyone, I remember this time it was Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Hi. Or border to border. Dizzy, did you help him up the stairs with our fridge, or was you stood there watching? I see they had the shoulder straps on. Jessica and Isabel. Yes, of course I can. We're always saying hello to Jessica and Isabel. What are you listening to? Well, you're next to your mother, or are you on another channel, or and heck no. I see they made it easy, didn't they? They took the door off and everything, made it a bit lighter. That's a big old beast to be carrying up them stairs, I bet. Aye. They get paid well. Yeah, as long as you didn't have a piano or something, you know. I wouldn't fancy getting a piano up there. Did they take the old one, or did you lob it out the window? Are you on the TV? Mike's headroom. The penthouse. Ed got the old one. Oh yeah, yeah. You should have took the motor out. They're good little compressors in there, I'll be honest. They're quite strong. This is if anybody's young is watching, this is squash. Pop. Okay? Let's sit back a bit. Yes, pop. I only drink pop. So you liked the mask, did you? I didn't bring it home, I left it there. The mask. I don't know what it was. It was just freehand. A lot of people said it looked like somebody. Nice one, Vince. It was 38 this morning. How do you live like that? How do you live like that? That's frickin' freezing. Snow crusher. Well, there's a couple of youngsters, you see, so I don't want you to blame me if they turn out alcoholics, like, because you know what they're like, the youngsters. They're worse than us, I think. I can drink that. I can drink that. So yeah, we're on good behaviour because there's youngsters. I want in on the calendar, Rob. It would be a good idea, actually, Vince. And I mean normal photos, not wearing balloons and, you know. But yeah, it'd be a good idea. You could probably pick out 12 people. We could do a raffle on the 12 people who wins. And if you win, you could be in Vince's calendar. You know, that's one way of doing it. Or you could be voted in. Everybody wants to vote you in. I don't want to, as I said, I wouldn't want anything rude or crude. Just normal everyday calendars. Well, I could do a calendar if it's stuff you make. I suppose I could do like one calendar every 50 years because I've got so much stuff. The full Monty, yeah, that's what I was afraid of, yeah. I dare say you're alright. I dare say Jason's alright to do the full Monty, but I don't think I am. I know I'm bigger than all of you. But I don't think there's parts of me you want to see. Yeah, well, I've got what? I've got 10, yeah, 10 in the room. Plus my train, 11. I got 11, yeah. So, parts unknown. Shane is too funny. Yeah, you don't want to see my parts. Vince needs to share his bobblehead. Ooh. I don't know where this is going, but it's not going good. Don't forget, there's youngsters listening, watching. So keep it clean, keep it lean. Oh no. Where? What on? See, it makes me start pressing buttons. I can't do it. Sing us a song, Robert, to get their minds elsewhere. That's very true, Karen. You listen, my darling. If you want me to ban them or give them I just gotta go like that. And I go like that. So if they're too crude for you, my love, you just tell me and I'll ban them out of there. Go on, sing, Rob. Climb up on my knees. I was singing that over the works, wasn't I? Al Johnson. Because I love Al Johnson, you see. Oh, how we danced on the night we were wed. I love Al Johnson. I think he was one of the best entertainers in the world. But a lot of people say a lot of people yeah, Saved by the Bell. We dance. Messenger. Vince has sent you a photo. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's good. Who's that? Vince, you? I don't know if you can see this. Is that you, Vince, is it? Or the cat next to it? And you've got somebody behind you reading a paper in bed. He's a strange one, isn't he? He's a strange one. You know, he's a multitasker, is Vince. He can do the 3 things at the same time. You know, he's on the Facebook with one hand because he got 2 phones apparently. So he's YouTubing one, he's Facebooking the other like this, and then what his feet's doing, I don't know. His feet is probably playing a guitar or something, you know. Bit of Hendrix or something. This pop is sour. That's me in the corner. So yeah, Jason's been working elsewhere. I have had a chat to him tonight, and he did say he's going to pop on in a bit. So he looked a bit like Captain Kirk. The person behind me is me at age 11 reading what was you reading? The Times or what you drinking tonight, Rob? It's pop. Ginger ale. Alright? No, I'm sticking to this stuff tonight. It's I like it. It's very nice for pop. Kirk. Was Kirk a Canadian? He's been working. Anna. Jason's been working elsewhere. He's not over the unit. He's over the unit tomorrow apparently. Asked me to pop over and see him. Kirk was Canadian. Well, I didn't know that. Penthouse letters. I don't know what that is. But yeah, he said he'll for me to pop over tomorrow if I'm around. So I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do for Stu. I'm gonna thank you, Stu. Thank you, Stu. Yeah, I'm saw Stuart for a while, have we? Tapper's been missing for a while. Yeah, Anna, we remember you saying that, funny enough. And I did send you a message. Hoping you was well. All well. Anna Hitchcock. Who looks very... Does she look very serious? Stay there a minute, Anne. There. Don't she look very serious, you know? She's ready to attack. Free spirit, making jewellery, friends and fun, sharing creativity and things we have in common and not in common life. Most of all friendships. I am a collector. I am a collector. Yes. What did you Dizzy put under this end? The maid broke it. No, you haven't got no right then. What about Jennifer? No, she's gonna write then. What about Rosie? Volkswagen restoration and other home. Wait there, come back. And other homebrew projects to keep us busy with. Keep you busy with. Very good. I haven't got nothing under mine, I don't think. I was looking for mine and I haven't got one in there, have I? But yeah, it's nice to have a little thing talking about you, like. And I'm surprised on green light. I got a green light, so everybody's happy. And did you see the state of me the other day on the last video? I was black. I had it all up my nose. I had all everywhere, and I suffered because it was the paint off them bloody gas tanks, you know. Some of them are really thick, horrible, nasty paint. And yeah, you got to be very careful with that stuff. But because under the paint is obviously that metal got to be galvied as well. And as Vince was on about the other day about galvy sickness or galvy poisoning, it's not a very nice thing. But I didn't feel too good. I had it up my nose everywhere. So I think it's time to invest. I can't wear them like that because it goes up under your glasses and steams your glasses up, so you can't wear them. So I need I'll just wear something over my face next time. I think tomorrow. I'm doing my best for the fans. Well, yeah. Yeah, we're doing well, yeah. Ain't we, Andy? Drew. It's green. It looks pretty. It's very pretty up there, nice and green. So we're trying to talk Baggett into putting his photo in there, because he got Baggett corner, Baggett corner, Baggett corner, Baggett corner, Baggett corner. Oh, come on with the BCs. Let's have a little photo in there. Does it hurt? Even you dizzy? You look. You can see what you're talking to, and there's the man there. Like, so you're talking to him. You're talking to him there. Like, it helps me. It does help me. Drew, you know, that's a lovely, lovely, smiley face there, and he always looks happy. I should think he is always happy, because he seems to be happy, and that's the way to be. That's a nice photo. My photo, I don't know. Mine won't come up because I'm an ugly git. Do you want me to send you a photo, Vince? Because I'll watch one of your videos, mate. And I can rip a photo off your video. You was doing the 7 questions. There was a couple of good shots there, a couple of good angles. What a photo on there, will you, man? What's so hard about it? If Peter can do it, anybody can do it. Because it took Peter about 4 days, but he done it. And I know you done it because I've seen it. You had a photo on there not so long back. What about... I'm too ugly, no photos. Yeah, well. What about the back of your head then? We're all too ugly, honest to God. Here's Jace. Look, Jace, we're talking about photos in the little thing there. And I'm too ugly. Oh, I'm not photogenic. Oh, I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not frickin' Hare Krishna. It takes 2 minutes to have a photo, and look how big it is. You can't see if you're ugly or not, honest to God, can you? There's Peter. Thanks, Robert. The return of the... Peter, we're still on about that subject of putting your photo there in the little dot. But Baggett and his son, or brother, whoever it is there, Sean, saying he can't do it. It's too hard for him. And I said, it's so nice to see somebody's photo there because it helps the conversation. I got to sit here for 2 hours talking to little pictures like this. You know, it's hard to talk about that, isn't it? It's hard to talk to it. It's hard to talk about it. Here he is, right there. There. Now, how can I talk to that? What did that tell me? It says BC, 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 BC. So see that? The picture of the boy there, the picture of the boy should be the big picture, because that's a nice picture. And then your picture should be in there, looking at us, so we know who we're talking to. And then your 105 subscribers will be up to 200 by tomorrow. Telling you. Oh my God, what's that? What's that? You can't talk like that on you. We're all donuts. I went to school bleeding 40 years ago. did well on this photo. He did, Karen, didn't he? It's a nice photo there. I was quite shocked, actually. Because look at that. That is cracking. That's absolutely cracking photo. Jason was timed out. I didn't time you out. I didn't ban you, not yet. Okay, okay. I got him. It's not part of your YouTube logo. There's too much BC in there. Look, you don't need 4 BCs, and you got a BC over the BC. Looks terrible. Whoever did that for you, I'd sack him. It looks terrible. Come on, G, stick up for me. Yeah, that's all right, Peter. You don't have to take the photograph. What I do, look, most of my photographs come from videos I do, and as I'm going through it, you know, you always you take a photograph of part of your video for your icon on. That's how I do it, and you know I'm a photographer, so I got thousands and thousands. I probably got 1 million photos, not of me, but I probably got 1 million photos. But it's so easy to get a photograph, and you will get one that you like. Fix what? His attitude. Now you can't fix Vince's attitude. What we're trying to fix here, Jay, is Vince to put his picture in there instead of BC. Shane says he's too ugly, so you know we can live with that. I mean, there's a lot of ugly people out there, so he's probably the one that is better to remain unseen, because he wants to be unseen ugly, the elephant man. Or is he the one who puts the thumb down all the time? I see. I was talking about thumbs down. I see Jason got a couple of thumbs down. I think it's the same fella, mate. Honestly, somebody who knows us. There's somebody who knows us who does it. Because I put a video up. Yesterday. Was it day before yesterday? Whatever. A thumb down straight away. So if somebody was on the contact list that clicked me, as soon as I upload a video, it sends out the notifications, don't it? So as soon as it sends out the notification, this fella's on there and he thumbs down me straight away. So it's somebody we know. Little Japanese fella always gives me a thumbs down. I gave you a bobblehead. Oh, that's what it's called, is it? A bobblehead? I know what you mean now. It's that like the dog in the back of the car used to You get it too, Dizzy? The one is a one, always straight away, thumb down. Even if you're doing something for charity, thumb down. What is wrong with that sort of person? What is wrong with him? He's a real dead ringer for love. There's something wrong with haters. Well, we all know haters is a majority of people with jealousy that can't do things you do. That's what haters are. But what is this? What is that all about? Why a thumb down? I think YouTube should do away with it, because it's got no sense whatsoever. Did you say he's dead sexy? I'm too sexy for my love. Okay, it's a Jace joke. You gotta love the haters, bar. Yeah. But I've been doing this a long time, as we all know. This is 6, 7 years, whatever it is. It's a long time for me, and there's one in 1,000 which breaks the barriers and gets to me. 1 in 1,000, which if I could find him, I go and kiss him with a big hammer. Nice one, Karen. I like that. Did you read Karen's? Everybody read Karen there. That's brilliant. Well done, Karen. Yes, Drew, that's true enough. You still, they had to watch it to give you a thumbs down. Same as the haters, they gotta watch it to give you a thumbs down. So really, let it fly across the top of your head, and don't worry about it. But as I said, 1 in 1,000 gets to me, but right, said Fred. I'm too sexy for my love. They was gays, weren't they? Who timed you out? Don't you tell me I give you a timeout. Yeah, Shane is listening, isn't he? I think you're the only one listening, Shane. Everybody else seems to wander off because they're cooking with the one hand. You know, they got a frying pan on, and they're cooking, watching their iPhones like this. Peace to you. I usually say piss on you. No, I don't. I don't answer them. I got mine set on the comment got to come through me first. I'm the only one who reads the comments, and then I say yes or no to put them on. You know how to do that. So I got to read it first before I say yes or no. And as soon as I see something nude, crude, rude, offensive, it's just instantly deleted. I got no interest in it. I just delete it. And one fella was on here. One fella come on here. His name was Myford, something Myford. And he come on here and was super crude. So I banned him instantly. Instant ban. And then I noticed a week later, because I remember the name, because it was Myford, because Myford is the name of a lave. And he then subscribed to me about a week later. We back now. Oh no. How old is he? What's that? 10? 9 and gone missing. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't fucking know kids today. It's alright, it's one of the lads have gone missing. He's only 9. But he's a well-known terrorist on the state, so he's not gone missing. He's out doing no good somewhere. Bingo, Drew. How's the camera coming along? Ross. Right, let me catch up quickly. sorry Shane, sorry mate. My little there was somebody knocking the door. My dog is a doorbell, as we all know. They're good at that, aren't they? Answering the door. Who let the dogs out? Yeah, that was a good song, wasn't it? I remember doing that. Who let the dogs out? So anyway, as you all know, I got a new camera. And it went blurred a couple of times. So I'm debating sending it back. But in between times, I bought a new webcam. That thing up there. This cam here is autofocus. Autofocus. Anyway, I bought one off Amazon. And it worked, but the software wouldn't work. And I wanted it for the laptop, so I can take the laptop to work, so I can go live in work. So anyway, I sent it back. Next day they sent another one. Different shape, different thing. It worked on my laptop, but it wouldn't work on here. Exactly the same software, same package. So I sent that back as well. I give up. I really give up. Well, I'm hoping Ross out there, when he's finished, he'll come and do my MGs. Because I just haven't got the time. Or the patience. My days are gone, honest to God. My days are gone now. I can't be doing things like that anymore. I used to love it, but I can't do it restoration no more. And I let this MG go a bit bad now, you know. It's going to take a bit of work. Hey, Bubba was the best Christmas present this year. Well, my kids got a tendency to surprise me, and because I'm one of these nasty people what can shake a box and tell you what's in it, and I shake a box and say, oh yeah, I needed that, and I can tell them what's in it. But this year they went out of their way to try and mess my brain around, and my one daughter bought me a Milwaukee Walker drill. Cordless drill with the little batteries, you know. Fantastic little tool, and I was quite chuffed and gobsmacked because I didn't expect it. And fair dues, they gave me some good stuff, and I don't ask for nothing because I don't expect nothing. You shouldn't, you know, my age. What do you want? My DH died. Not a vacation, I assure you. We got along. Alone. We got alone. We got along. Okay. Even my brain's going now. So yeah, I had a good Christmas. I got a good Christmas, and you know, other people sent me other stuff from all over the world, but and some, you know, who's on there now, took me by surprise. So I was quite chuffed, I gotta be honest. He was saying he wanted a vacation from his wife. Woman, I like elephants. Nice to look at. What is he like? Oh my God, Vince, you do my head in. You do my head in. Oh yes he did. Oh yes he did. Oh yes he did. Yeah. Yeah, there's some just honest to God, out of all the people I know, I think Vince is just, he's on his own. He's been out in the field too long on his own. Here's our EB lot. Now when EB comes, Tapper usually comes. So whether Tapper will pop on tonight. Because I haven't seen Tapper for a while. EB. I haven't seen Tapper for a while. So I'm hoping Tapper pops on. Hey EB. Hebe, there's a lot of new people on here tonight, Hebe, and a lot of new friends. So a bit more subscribing for you to do. And a bit more subscribing for them to do. And everybody knows Hebe. Hebe's been poorly. She's been pretty bad, and Hebe GB, that's the name. Neither have I. Never seen him. No, I don't know where he is, Tapper. It's a bit worrying actually, because Tapper's on Facebook as well, and I talk to Tapper often, and I haven't seen Tapper. We'll all send him a message now, is it? Just to wind him up. He's probably done a pub with his mate. I think as Dizzy will tell you, this is a great place to come for subscribers, because you know it is part and parcel that we like everybody to subscribe to everybody. And I was watching Pamela Hicks the other night, not live again as I got there too late. She'd already finished, but a nice show, and yet no glitches or nothing. She went perfect, same as Dizzy, perfect. And first thing she said, right, everybody, you got to subscribe to everybody. That's the law of being in this room. And I thought, yeah, Pamela and Rick rock, and they're a lovely couple, aren't they? Gotta be honest, they are. Well, they're not a couple; they're brother and sister, but they're a lovely pair. Down to earth, that's the word, down to earth, and that's what people like, is people down to earth. Dizzy's down to earth. He don't ass wipe anybody. Vince, I've never heard Vince. He has his laugh, but he don't ass wipe. And Drew is happy. He's the happiest man you'll ever see in your lifetime. He's always happy. And that's the way everybody likes it in this room, because we're all happy people, and we're here another day. We might be here tomorrow. We might be here the day after. We might not be, but we're gonna have a good time. Drooly, I think, means smelly in Welsh. See, I go like that. Will I ban him? But Drew is awesome. Yeah, he's a great fella. Andrew, what are you on about? The thing is, Andrew, you got to be careful, because it's either like piss taking, rude, crude, whatever else you want to say. I give up. Thank you, sir. Thing is, I can't read as fast as you, because this thing is going up like this, and I can't read that fast, because I got a speech impediment, and I got bad eyes, and I suffer from. Jason asked what droogies was. Droogies. Droogies is from Clockwork Orange. I just, honestly, God, I don't know where you people go. You just sort of like, you all branch out into different directions on different subjects, and then you come back in and all like rekindle, and then the next minute you're all gone in different directions again. Clockwork Orange. Ah, I see. I'll have to watch it again. Exactly. You're going to watch Clockwork Orange again? Now, you must be on drugs. Clockwork Orange, what a crock-a-doolies that was, man. Great movie. Shane, come on, man. Come on. It was crock. It was worse than that Star Wars. That new Star Wars story. They don't call it a movie. They call it it was worse than that. Is that Terry's chocolate? I like chocolate oranges. I'm gonna give up drinking. I'm gonna take up drugs or something, you know, because I'm missing something or other going on. So blood pressure high. Mine is. I suffer wicked blood pressure actually. Yeah. TS2 will be awesome. What's TS? $16. Thank you, Shane. As I said, I think you were the only one listening, so you're a good man. Blade Runner 2 this year, yeah, baby. Did anybody watch that Passengers yet? Because what a crock of shite that was as well, alright? There was 3 people in that film. All the way through it, by the end, you had a couple of like extras come in and went, and that was the end of the film. What a crock, man. What are they pumping out here? Thank you, Shane. See you soon. I'll subscribe to you in the morning. I can't do it now because you can get... Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, there you are. Oh no. Well, see, I went out of the room and I guarantee now I went out of the room and come back in. What the fuck the hell's going on here? Yeah, brother. I went out of the room and come back in, and then all of a sudden all this happens, and you can get in touch. I'm still on the green line here, but because I went out of the room and come back in, I bet that green line goes red now in a minute. I bet I messed it about. No point though. No. See ya, brother. Oh, hi, voice. Oh, hi, voice. Oh, hi, voice. It's hard work, this. I gotta be. I don't know. Dizzy done it for 2 hours 25, I think it was, and didn't have a glitch. He sailed through it. He had a laugh all the way through, and I find it quite stressful. Quite stressful. I think it's Vince. If you leave the N out, yeah, you could change the V for the N, because he's nice sometimes as well, isn't he? Nice Vice Vince. That's a nice Vice Vince. There's a name for you, Vince. Vince got a nice Vice Vince. The 3 V's. Martin, I have just watched Ahead and Buried. I haven't seen that. I watched that Autopsy of Jane Doe. Have you watched that yet? The Autopsy of Jane Doe. That's a good film. Shit. Shed and Buried. No, I haven't even heard of that. Shed and Buried. I do too. Love Rob's live stream. Sorry, Hubie. Thursday night is Rob's night. Oh, come on now. You're going to make me feel bad. Because I was thinking of retiring. Bring back Bob. Bring back Bob. Yeah, come on. Dig up Bob, because you'll have me in my flicking grave soon. Just hoping you could help me with a decal. I was hoping Dave Meyer would come on. Was hoping he could help me with a decal. Dave don't do decals. Dave does intros. I know I missed for several weeks. Beep 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 beep. What's beep 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 beep? What's that? Beep 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 beep. I know, Vince. I know. Honest, it's getting it's getting to me, man. It's getting to me. I'd be honest, like, because it's screen lighted. If we can stick a camera on the laptop and take the camera to work or take the camera somewhere else, we could do it live somewhere else. You know, I could take the laptop over Jason's, and it's not bring back Bob. It's dig him up again. Dig him, man. You're killing me. We could do it on the laptop anywhere we wanted to do. You know. That's what I was thinking anyway. That's what I was thinking. You see us, Rob? I know. Nice one, Ross. That sounded good. He's wandering around with his headphones on while he's listening. That's brilliant. I'm up for that, Bob. I know that, Jace. You're up for everything, man. Did you get any wiper motors? I'm thinking of I've after a project, and I'm thinking of I'm reading at the same time. Sorry, I'm because this year in front of me is small print, over here is big print, but I can't look over there because I'm looking over there, thinking, well, that's ignorant to look over there because I should be looking over here, and it's all stupid. No, caused a bit of an uproar there. Yeah, alright, Jace, no problem. There's supposed to be a bottle of gas over the works for me tomorrow, so I got a bottle of gas. I gotta go and get. Hopefully full this time, because the last bottle was half full. But the thing is, they said don't pay for it, you can have it, and I said no, I don't mind paying for it, because I wanted a bottle of gas. But anyway, I ended up with a bottle of half gas for free, but it wasn't the same. £58 a week. That's bloody good, isn't it? I was gonna get the unit next to him. Because I think YouTube would pay that for me, and we could do reviews on anything people send us. We could do a review on it. Like if you wanted to send us a MIG, a lathe, a TIG. You could send it to us, and we do a review on it, and never send it back. Not the wall fruit. You know I would. After this project now, I'm doing a few replica guns. I've always wanted to do a gun. And I'm going to do a few replica guns, and the first one I saw was a pump action, shotgun pump action, easy to do. There's no problem. There's no problem with you know, it's easy. So I wanted to do muskets, the old guns, you know, and then maybe you could like hire them out to like, you know, shows and stuff. Anyway, so just a thing going through my brain at the moment, because there's a lot of things goes through my brain, and we'll see what happens. What? Make a replica MG42. I don't know what that is, and I got no idea what guns are, but I got a CD because I'm a collector of plans. I woodwork, metalwork, go-karts. I got I must have 3,000 plans, sets of plans, and I collected gun plans for years and years and years and years, and I've never looked at them. But we don't want to make them so they work, do we? AK-47. We don't want to make them so they work. We just want to make them so they look like a gun. But I was always told it was illegal in this place to make guns because of people don't like guns. But now I was told it's alright to make. You can make a gun, you know, as long as it's indoors. You're not gonna have like go at the front waving it around, are you? Lincoln and Murex. The first gun I saw, actually, you know, I wanted to do was the because I'm a you dirty rat. What was that? James Cagney. I'm a James Cagney fan, and the first gun I wanted to do would have been a Thompson machine gun with the round cylinder on. With the round cylinder on. That's the first gun the Tommy gun, and that's the first gun I'd want to do, I think. But the pump action is very easy. Apart from I need a bit of steel. Box. Oblong. Is that a word? Yeah, that's a word. Oblong. Tubular. And then just switch priority. Thompson. Very cool gun. Gatling gun. Yeah, you could do the Gatling gun. That's quite easy. But you know, it's supposed to be the Gatling gun is a bit big. I want to do guns like the kids can play with, or I'm a weird woman. Chicago, good God, I would have loved to been back in them days. Chicago. I would have been a bootlegger. I definitely would have been a bootlegger. A spud gun. I thought about them air cannons. You know, you either squirt gas into or whatever. I thought that, but I've seen a few accidents with that sort of things. I thought I'd just make replicas guns. Or borrow one off Drew there, because Drew got a couple of real ones, you know what I mean? You get raided by the police. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, Andrew. You got to be there's some funny laws in England, as we all know, but I'm gonna make one to see what happens, and I'll play dumb if I get raided. Ta-da, Drew. I'll play dumb if I get a replica spud gun. Yep, 2 bottles. Pea shooters are better. Drew shooting off. No pedal. No woman, no cry. Later, Drew, can it take a pedal? By Drew. I only have it to do small amounts of TIG. By Drew. But yeah, they also have a pedal hookup. Right, we're talking about the I can see what you're talking about now. You're talking about a fucking TIG welding, aren't you? With the footrest, the foot trigger. It's very hard to keep. It's very hard to keep control here because people are talking about different things, which gets me confused because my brain is this big. My brain is this big. No, it's the same as the other parts of my body. It's just gone. So you know, I got a very short I don't know, you know, I can't think. I can't think for long. No. I don't know anyway, you know what I mean. Have we froze yet? What's happening? If you make an historic replica, then that should be okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's yeah. I wanted to do muskets and the old-fashioned, because you can do the engraving and everything on the sides. I can do all that. There's no attention span. That's it, Jace. That was it. We can do the engraving and everything. That's not a problem. And woodwork is not a problem. So we'll start off with a probably a Thompson. Just a quick. I like to make it first, quickly, and then I know where I went wrong or what I didn't do right, and then I remake it properly. So what they call that when you make one first, like a demo, you know what I mean? A mock-up. There you are. See, I was quicker than you that time, Jason. A mock-up. Make a mock-up first. Not a tuck-up. A mock-up. And then take it from there. But I thought we would have saw Ian on tonight, but a prototype. A prototype. Well, that's a mock-up. A mock-up. Hey, is that your mock-up? Yeah, that's my mock-up, man. That's my mock-up. So yeah. I'm waiting for an offer. Not yet. I'm waiting for it. If it's the right raw and money, then I might take it. Jace, is that new thing full time? Right, I see where we're going now. See, I jumped back 15 questions and I noticed that Vince said something to Jason and Jason said something to somebody else. I can do a cock-up of almost any mock-up. I don't know, Vince. That horseshoe thing you done was quite nice. I like that. So why were you on a crane? He wasn't on one, he was in one. He was driving it. He was flat packing. He was shifting things. Qualified? Oh gosh, oh dear. Are we in the wrong building? We have somebody qualified. The owner has asked me to access the site. Access the site. What does that mean? Access the site. Like go in and have a look around. Sounds cool. Be a crane driver and get high. There you are. See, yes. Andrew's the first one in with a jokey. What do you mean access the site? That's what I just said. I said that, didn't I? And I did. It's being run into the ground, right? So he wants you to access it, as in find out what's going wrong in there, to put things right. The thing is, there was no perks, so it's not worth it, is it? You gotta have perks. Every job gotta have a perk. Assess the right. Now we're with you. Now we're with him, boys and girls. You wanted to assess the job, which was what I used to do, which is my engineering solutions, which is find out what was easier ways of doing things, what's going wrong. Fuck, my spelling is off. LOL. Ha. Hi, Stu. Stu. Tapper is on. There's Tapper. Tapper, we've been talking about you nearly all night. Nearly all night, Carl. There wasn't one good word said about you, mate. And I kept fighting them off, saying, no, Tapper's not like that. Tapper's not like that. And you know what they're like, Tapper. They just kept going and going and going. Now what are you going to say? Hi, Tap. How's it going, mate? I should get Rob on the Bee Gees. I like the Bee Gees. Well, I like the Bee Gees. There's only one left now, isn't there? And Lulu, she's a bit of a Bee Gee, wasn't she? Or she had a bit of a Bee Gee. Last song. He made it. What am I missing? What have I got? What have I... Wait, I missed out the sentence somewhere. Hi, Rob. He made it. Hi, Jen. How you doing, man? Hi, Stu. No, I missed a sentence somewhere because I don't understand where the Bee Gees come in. We are all missing you, Stu. Bee Gees, Rob. Rob, how we get the message? Okay, I got it. We just had to get the message to Stu. We just gotta get a message to Stu. Hold on. One more hour and my life will be through. Come on, Stu. Good song, yeah. You buddy, great singing. I like the Bee Gees. I like singing. You know, out of 9,137, only one person don't like me singing. Don't know who he is, because I banned him, but he didn't like me singing, so I banned him. Now, years ago, I said to Lionel de Grand Prix, we all know Lionel, and I said, should I stop singing? And he said no. He said no. That's what makes you, Rob. He said that's what you're all about. And I said okay, then I'll carry on. And I did, and I carried on regardless. And I'm still singing today, but I don't like doing videos over the works because I don't get close enough to the camera to have a one-on-one. It seems a long way away and you're talking, you know, it's an echoey big room. Good for singing, but no good for videoing, really. I actually really like your singing. Yeah, sure you do, sure you do. Yes, 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 sure, sure, sure you do. Yeah, slow down, I can't read that quick. Ooh, nice one, Andrew. If you was the first man to say that, I would have sent you a couple of quid, but staying alive. Yes, that's quite hard to do now, isn't it, at this age? I've even tried to name them all for a while. I like your singing too. I like singing along with you. Evie, you like singing along with me? Right, we're going to sing a shadow song now, alright? Right, I'll start singing Apache. Women have flanges up this way. What's a flange? Martin. Wait there, stay still. Martin, what's a flange? We love Emmy. It's a woman. Right, a flange is a woman. Where are you from, Martin? Because I haven't heard of that before, flange. I know what a flange is. On a pipe. I'm good. Now speak soon. Heather, see you soon. Flange is something different where I am at Elwell. Dizzy. Yeah, great. Lincolnshire. Don't push your granny when she's shaving. Hi Ever. It's not hi Ever, it's bye Ever. Ever, talk to us. Well, good folks, love your singing, Rob. See you next week. That's okay, Jen. Yep. Leave me in my hour of need. Didn't know you was here. Thank you, Tapper. Take care. I weld a lot of flanges. That's what I meant. That's what I would have said a flange was. But it's strange that where we live is like on the borderline. You can go from here. You can go like 10 miles up the road, and everything is completely different. They talk completely different, and you think, what the flick the hell's going on here? A bit of a flange. Hey, you're a bit of a flange, you are. A flangey. We used to call them, what's it, mange. You got the mange. You're with the mange. Flange. Oh, so she loves it. I've heard you say that before, Andy. I know a flange or something naughty. I know flange or something. Oh my God. Is an offer supposed to show up, Chase? When's the offer supposed to show? Good, keep her happy. I'm talking to myself. I like a nice big flange. Ooh, good. Tomorrow, Vince. Bye, Jen. Bye, Jen. Right, take your flange with you. And stop flanging around the place. So, where was we before we went flanging? Because our flange took, what, 35 sentences to talk about a flange. Diz, you tell what buddy your Tina is beautiful. You're a lucky fella. Ah, isn't that nice? See, Baggett likes to be hard because he won't put his photo in there. And yet he's a nice fella. See this thing here, everybody? Wait there, I'll show you one more time, look. Wait there, Baggy, stay still. There, look at her, in that sad looking thing. Look at it. It's like a 10-year-old, isn't it? Rubbish. You look at Dizzy's, look, Diz. Come on, Diz. Where are you? Oh, it won't work now. Tapper, what's Tapper got? Tapper got a dragon in her life. At least it's Welshy, but he's not Welshy, but he's got a dragon. But Karen got a lovely little photo in there. Hebe got a lovely little photo in there. Martin got his photo in there. Look, there's Matt, there's Diz, there's Jace. And then we got to look at this thing all night. Look at that. What a crock. What a crock. I'm going to wind you, Vince. You wind me enough, mate. You wind me enough. I think Vince looks gorgeous in that pic. There you are, Vince. Somebody else is taking the mickey now. Evie's taking the mickey out of Vince. Jeez, I thought he was Welsh. Ooh. Ian Matthews, we just talking about you, Ian. There's not one man in here that hasn't said something about you, mate, and I've stuck by you all the way through here, and I said, no, Ian's alright. All these people here, Ian, having a go at you, mate. There, sort that one out, you bastards. Get Rob to show you my bobblehead. You haven't got my message yet because it takes a while, and I'm six minutes behind everybody. Set the caveman days, I mean, BC. Ian Birdie. Ian Birdie. So yeah, it was all fun. Don't listen, Ian. Nice one, Hebe. Hebe jumps to Ian's aid. Tapper comes in. Tapper says, "You said the same to me." I see Ian got picked on for the 7 questions. Ian, don't do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it, mate. It's a pointless exercise, but you know. Watch with my accent. Who's talking about your accent? Yeah, don't listen, Stu. What? I know. It's all poop. Do it, brother. Do it, brother. Do it. Yeah, I know. Is it worth it? This challenging shite which goes on the internet all the time. The bucket challenge, the cooking challenge, there's so many challenges, and I gotta be honest. Some of them I do ignore. 8 LOL. Some I do ignore because I don't see a point in it, really. It gets you another video up if you want videos, but I really don't see the point. What the fucking okay. I don't see the point. Jason, tomorrow. You still got to do Vince's cooking challenge tomorrow. Do you? You were talking about challenges, and I'm talking about challenges. Do as many as you like, Ian. You're a good sport. Don't listen to him, Ian. He's a foreigner. He's a foreigner for a start, this Baggett fella. And he won't put his picture in there, so you know you can't trust him. The latest trend seems to be cutting stuff up with a red hot knife. I haven't seen that, Andrew, yet. I haven't seen it. I saw the stabbing of the bloody toaster. Fucking hell, sorry, swore. That was bloody stupid. Exactly, Jace. Flipping. Well, let me down. Jace. Fire you made me. Cool. It's lucky you don't have to feed anyone, Jason. I did the bucket challenge. Did you Diz? I did. I gotta be honest with my friends on a bevy night. We drunk too much and done the bucket challenge. It wasn't filmed. I am watching too much YouTube. You can never watch it. I think YouTube is one of the best learning places. If I'm doing something on this, talk to Jason. It's nice to have more than one monitor, and then you can have what you're doing on this monitor, and then what you're learning on YouTube on this monitor. So I'm listening and watching this monitor while I'm doing it on this monitor, and it helps you twice as fast. And I will film everything, and it's a great learning place. I've just made homemade pizza. Oh, well, let's all get up tappers. He's not that far away. He can be there in 1 hour. What's a Orbeez? What's Orbeez? Cutting up Orbeez. I say. Yeah, I would have went for a pizza. I could just do with a pizza. Yeah, multi-monitors rock. Let's go back to this. I want to know what that is. Wait there, stop. What's that? What's cutting up Orbeez? Orbeez are small water-filled balls. There's some strange words around. Orbeez. Flanges. Karen, as the TV is rubbish, you can go far wrong here. That's true enough, Ian, isn't it? Everybody, at least this TV here talks back to you. Whereas you go in your other room and look at the TV, and it's just there talking to you. This one talks back to you, so that can't be bad. I love a good flange. Well, yeah. What's do? Nah, it's a bit. These common hours. It's a bit like them common hours. You alright, Rob? I don't even know what I'm saying, Vince. Dizzy, I'm lost. I can't keep up with it. You're normal. I'm fucking stupid. And I drink. You don't drink. You smoke. I used to smoke. But you can keep control. I can't, because I get lost. I get whatever Jason said about 30 sentences ago. My attention span is failing. It's failing bad. I never filmed the pizzas, mate. I never filmed the pizza, mate. I never filmed the pizza, mate. I never filmed the pizza. I get lost too. Well, you seem to be doing all right. It was. I think it's to do with my eyesight, because this print is so small down there. You see, I got it up there. Up there is pretty big. Over here is big enough I can read this pretty well over here. Nah, you're Welsh, so it's excusable. I'm not Welsh. How dare you say? You dirty old man, Rodney. That wasn't Rodney, it was, you dirty old man. I was Steptoe and Son. You dirty old man. Yeah, what was Rodney in? Rodney? No, Rod. I don't know. Because I've been in all day, you see, so my brain is a bit. We banned the OTV, and I film back in the small phone. Dang. Your eyes, I only have one. Your eyes, I only have. Well, but you won't believe this, Diz, because you probably won't believe it. But I only got one eye. This eye is there, but I can't see nothing through it. So that's it. CTLR, yeah, I know you. Yeah. Oh, HD device just popped in. a lot of people know about my one eye. This, you know, my eye's there, yours is not, but mine is. And what happened was I was sitting on my auntie's lap as a baby, and you know the knitting needles. Well, apparently I moved and whatever I did, and she shoved the knitting needle into my eye. True story. She shoved the knitting needle into my eye and blinded me in the one eye. So I didn't find out how it was done until I was 21. When I was 21, it wasn't a very good year, because they told me, my parents told me why I was sightless in the one eye. And I always wondered why my auntie was so good to me. It was obviously a guilt thing over the years of stabbing me in the eyeball. I did mine with an axe. Oh, you're listening, you Brackett? You're actually listening? Yeah, I was stabbed in the eyeball with a knitting needle, but it was obviously a bad thing back in. My parents must have went. Hopefully, they must have went mad, but I suffered. Obviously, I suffered, but you know, a knitting needle compared to an axe is a fucking big difference, and. Lucky I didn't lose my eye, and Dizzy did actually lose his, so she should. No, they never did, Diz, never did. Not till I was 21. Thank you for your videos. Saved by the Bloodshed. Oh, what a name, what a name, what a name. Thank you, Saved by the Bloodshed, but we like to have your name in there, your photo. See this little thing here? Put that over there and put your photo in there so we can see who we are talking to. We like to see who we're talking. It don't have to be today. It don't have to be a good picture, you know. It can be a picture of your dog's sister, but we like to see pictures because we like to see who we're talking to. But thank you for that. I like your videos. It's very nice of you. Surprised they didn't tell you sooner. No, I don't know what went wrong, but I go to the optician now when I go for my my glasses, and they every time I go they say, "God, that's a hell of a scar you got there on your eye. How did that happen?" And I said, "Oh, you got to tell a story every time you go for a new pair of glasses." You and your pick swap. Showing my son how to cut Kindle. What the heck were you doing? What are we talking about now? I chopped my thumb off with an axe, right? Yes, an axe. So Ian's chopped the top of his thumb off with an axe. Dizzy chopped his eye out with an axe. I got my eye stabbed out with a knitting needle. Anybody else? There's some poor man on you with a flange. And there's Baggy Corner with whatever he's doing. So yeah, we're all in the wars, aren't we? We're all in the wars. I cut 4 fingers off also. Oh God, Diz, what are you doing? That's why I'm dizzy. I think Dizzy has the most losses. This is like the cabin on the Jaws movie. You remember they was all sat around drinking because they was out chasing the shark, and they was all telling stories about their different scars and their wounds and their is that what this has gone to? This. I just keep on ticking. You sure do this. You've taken the right place as well, mate. This is what this is all about. This is all Jaws now. Anyway, I got a thing here of a broken heart. Come on. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. No, all different times. Jesus. Nice one, Ian. That's Jaws was a good movie. Right, let's jump over now. Come on, let's all go over to Jaws. Jaws the movie. Let's get off this fucking axe and fucking bad eyes and move on to something else. Jaws was a good movie. We was talking about this the other day, and I said the Robert Shaw Jaws was the best. The first one is always the best. The second one was just about hanging on to. The third one was a pile of crack. And then it just went mad, didn't it? With fucking robot sharks and fucking all sorts of sharks. When are you going live next, Dizzy? When are you going live next? Can you text? If you go into when you go just you can schedule it. You can schedule it, and it you can put the date in and everything, and the time, and then it sends messages out to all your buds that you're coming on live. The African Queen, Humphrey Bogart, and what was her name? I'm not good on women's names. Audrey Hepburn, was Hepburn? It's an easy way in, it is, but you know, I find it pretty stressful. I gotta be honest. So Catherine Hepburn, Tom Jones. Where's Evie gone? Evie's gone watching Tom Jones. What the hell has Tom Jones got to do with this? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. And yes, Rob, it was. BC, why? We'll have to have a chat, Diz. Have a chat. Are you on Facebook, Dizzy, or not? Did you get to the Facebook stage? I Facebook, Twitter. I'm on everyone, every possible one you can get. Google Plus, Blogger. There's about 15, and I think I got all of them. I'm on all of them. Yes, sir. I can boogie. Yes, I hate Tom Jones. I do hate Tom Jones. I live, as Jason will tell you, wherever Jason is, we live approximately 6 miles from Tom Jones. And I was a musician back in the days of Tom Jones. Alright, he was in the right place at the right time, and I wasn't in the right place at the right time, so, but he was an asshole. He was an asshole. Evie's gone. We've gone off the axe now and on to fucking Jaws. Pontypridd, yeah. We had ham, egg and chips. Ham, egg and chips. with peas with parsley sauce. Parsley sauce. Yeah, especially throwing in knickers. I reckon he should have been arrested. I reckon he should have been arrested. Because you can guarantee he was one. And I don't care what he says, he can come and knock my door tomorrow. You can't tell me he didn't have whatever he wanted. Yeah, she's a good cook. My dear, she's a good cook. They're all, but she's a good cook. Yeah, Alfie's just gone. This is like Google. You know everything about me. Alfie's just gone. He wants to go live on the weekend, so we might do a livey on the weekend because you know he's a bigger nutter than I am. All them knickers he got, yes. And you're not telling me all them knickers he got was the right age back in them days. But obviously people still like Tom Jones, and nobody ever said, "Oh, good God, he touched my knee," or whatever they were saying about these other people. You know, fair dues to Gary Glitter. The fucker should have been hung. They should have hung him when they had the chance. But you know, they picked on Cliff Richard, Rolf fucking Harris, for Christ's sake, Rolf Harris. And it went through, didn't it? There was everybody coming out of the woodwork. Oh, thanks, Vince. Very nice of you. I was never into Tom Jones either. No, me. And you know, he used to park his Rolls Royce. He had a Rolls Royce, and he used to park it in the middle of the street. So you had to drive around it awkwardly. Alright, he parked his car awkwardly in the middle of the street. And then the twazak, can I use the word twazak? He bought the telephone box from the end of the street. He bought it and had it shipped over to America. Now his mother lived in that house for a long time after he got the spondoolies. His mother still lived there for a long time after, and had to put up with people because he was famous, wasn't he? So you got to put up with that sort of shite. But you know, you think as soon as you got the spondoolies, you look after your mother straight away. But no, he didn't. He didn't look after his mother. He looked after him, and he was gone like a rocket. And him, the Beatles, still a fucking black. You go to Liverpool, where the Beatles come from, they haven't got a good word about them. They have not got a good word about them. Because as soon as they earned enough dollar, they were gone. They was out of this country, and they had no intentions of coming back. So yeah, you know, that's our taxman, you know, Mr. Taxman. Greg, who's Greg? What have I missed? Greg Leake died in December. Did he freeze over? Dead Leake died in December. Did he freeze over? Oh, handy. It's a joke, wasn't it? There's a joke going on. Is that a joke somewhere down there? Greg Lake died. ELP. See, you lose me. Palmer left. Is that? Oh, Lake and Palmer. Is he dead? Is he, Greg Lake? Paul McCartney died in... They say that, don't they, Tapper? They say that. They do say that, but McCartney died a long time ago. And somebody took his place. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Yeah, I got you, Karen, right? I'm with you. I'm there. Yes, it's a joke. Sorry, Anne, I'm slower than you, mate. I'm a lot slower. Nah, Crusher Palmer is still alive. Were they a good band, do you think? Emerson, Emerson Lake Palmer, was they a good band? I saw them on the tribute to George Addison. Didn't they do a tribute for him with George Addison's son? Then they come on and sing something or other. Sing. Stu's Messenger's not working. Well, thanks for telling us, Evie, but we don't want to talk to Tapper. You want to talk to Tapper, we don't want to talk. Tapper's here somewhere. There he is. Facebook, I'm on, dear. There you are. I love to read your Facebook messages. You pay. I don't know what the hell. Hi, brother. Gildo. Is Gildo on, is he? Oh, yeah. Gildo, you are exactly 1 hour and 55 minutes late, my man. My favourite show from the beginning. Haha. Yo, Russell. Gone too. A lot of people went this year, didn't they? A lot of people went this year. What's his name out of Status Quo? George Michael. Bye, ta-ra. Didn't really like you. Dig your own hole if you want to dig it. But, yeah, a lot of people died this year. Is it the cold? I'm off. Take care. Volkswagen, we are off now in exactly 4 minutes. So, no problems, Bob. When I lost connection. Right, Evie. Okay, love. We understand. We understand, Evie. It's a pity Captain Jerk didn't pop in. I haven't talked to Captain for a long time. But I mean, if we can stick it as friendly as we done tonight, I'm alright with that. I'm happy with that because it's friendly, and I got a green light all the way through tonight. So something's going right. I don't know what's right, but if we can keep it as friendly as this, I don't mind. You'll see me occasionally. Oh God, that sort of thing, which something is annoying me in my corner of my eye. You know what I mean? And you know, if somebody comes up, yep, I like coal, and something comes up and it's a bit crudy or rudy, and I'm thinking, well, there's other people watching this, and there's I saw there was a couple of youngsters earlier on watching it, and I think, oh God, you know, I think if it was my kids watching this, I wouldn't want that put in front of them, you know what I mean? So not my kids now, obviously my grandkids then. I wouldn't want my and well, you know what Alfie's like. Alfie is he knows more swear words than me probably, but Vince, the sooner they lock you up, mate, and put you in some sort of mental introduced to fuck knows what that word is, but they should lock you up and put you away, mate. They should really lock you up and put you away in some little home, and you have a nice little padded jacket, and you know, because you're a good man. And you always make people laugh, and that always helps. I'd try to be good. Yes. Truth is, you got to think of other people, mate, as you do. Vince, good fella. Asylum. Aye, that's the word. I think Vince should be in an asylum. See, Jason's doing this now all the time. Jason does. What it means, I don't know, but he does it quite often. Rubber room, maybe. 11 p.m. It is exactly. We have got 1 minute to go. So, you're all a good laugh. Tell him it is that time. 5 p.m. 5 p.m. here. I wish it was 5 p.m. here. I could go back out the shed for an hour and do a bit more work. You know, hopefully my van will start tomorrow. If my van starts tomorrow, I can go to work. I got a project going on. I can finish that project, and then we're going to make a couple of guns, or we're going to do something completely different, because I've been doing the same thing too many times. I like to keep altering my thing to keep you surprised and interested. So can you start saying good night, goodbye, please? And I'll see you in my next video, or on my next live, or being a guest on Dizzy's next live. Thank you, Baggett, you're a good man, you know that. Vince, you're a good man. Thank you, Diz. Karen, come on, let's have some buys. Karen said goodbye, Dizzy said goodbye, Vince said goodbye. Come on, keep it coming. How many people are still watching? Come on, we're 30 seconds over. I gotta go. Bye, folks. Snow Crusher's still here. Thank you, Snow Crusher. You're a good man. Anybody else? Tapper's still here. He's saying good night. Evie saying good night. Baggett, Dizzy. Neil's still here. Tapper, no star. David Doyle. Bye-bye. I didn't see you come in, Dave. Sorry, mate. Oh, my way to bed. On my way to bed. Cheers, all. You know we all love you. And I'll see you soon. If I can find a button to shut this off, it's over by here. In the name of love before.